working and being a mother. That, for me, it worked at a stage. It worked in the beginning, but then, like I mentioned before, I found myself missing a lot of what was happening in my children's lives, where I would have rather been there. So it was a conscious decision that I took as an individual. You know what? I want to be there for my children. I want to be there, see everything. I don't want to miss anything. So it was a decision that I took. I'm going to leave the corporate world for my children. And given a chance to go back into the corporate world and versus being with my children, I'll stay with my children. Honestly, that for me has been more fulfilling than in the corporate world. My name is Eldah. Surname is Maile. Grew up in Palabora. I was born in Bushbuck Ridge. Yeah, no nicknames. I go by Eldah Maile. I'm a mother of 2, 3 soon. I'm a wife, I'm a sister, and I'm a daughter. And that's personal-wise. Work-wise, what I was before I became a stay-at-home mother, I was a CRM specialist, which is basically client relationship management. I matriculated in 2004 with all those funny subjects, but my main subject that I did very well in was tourism. So it was then that I decided, you know what, I'm going to go and study travel and tourism. I went on to do a diploma in travel and tourism. I did that, and then once that was done, I then started looking for jobs, obviously, and then that's where the CRM specialist position came about. Initially, it was dealing with travel and tourism, basically doing travel bookings for clients and so forth. And then the company then grew, and then it started to do campaigns and everything. And then that's where the CRM specialist came about. But yeah, my passion for travel and tourism is still there. I still do travel bookings every now and then for friends, schools, and I then decided at a stage, you know what, with my first daughter, when she was born, I realized, you know what, I'm missing a lot in her milestones, because I'd come back from work and her nanny would tell me, oh, by the way, today she started walking. And to me, that was like, I felt like I had missed something with my child, something that I was supposed to be there to see. So after working at the company I was working for as a CRM specialist, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna call this quits, and I'm gonna be a stay-at-home mom and look after my children and not have to miss anything with my children and my husband also, because to me they're the most important people. So after I left the CRM position, I became a stay-at-home mom, and that has been very fulfilling to me, because I am there for my children and my husband anytime, every time. There's never a time where the school would call me and say, oh, there's something happening with your child, and then I feel like I have to go and ask for permission to leave. There is no that I can just get up, go and see what's happening. School concerts, You don't have to fill in leave, all that stuff that is just the nitty-gritty. You just get up and go, and you're there for your child, and your child knows what you know. Mommy's there for me anytime. I'm gonna leave home, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, get ready, mommy's gonna make me ready, breakfast is ready, come back, I know I'm gonna have food, mom's gonna have prepared food for me, my husband's gonna come back, and he expects me to do wife duties. Wife duties being, yes, comes back home, he has to find the house clean, obviously, and food ready for him and all that kind of stuff, and I have to make him happy in every way that he wants. I studied a diploma in travel and tourism. The entry requirements for that was a matric pass with English and obviously tourism as a subject also. Basically what we covered in that diploma was we did a whole lot of travel, tourism and destinations, air travels. You were taught how to use online systems as to how you'd book flight tickets, and how you would also, it would also help you if ever you wanted to be flight attendant, where you would get to learn all the types of stuff that's on the aircraft. Yeah, it was quite challenging in the beginning because I was from a small town, Palabora, which is quite small, and then now coming into the city, there's all kinds of people. You meet different people from different walks of life. It was challenging in the beginning with that regard, but the actual school, tertiary environment and everything for me, I found was quite, it was good, I think. Yeah, because I think it was something that I had wanted to do, which is why I feel like it was a breeze. It went very well for me. I passed my diploma with distinction, and I was one of the top 3 achievers in our group. So yeah, it was good. I met friends and lecturers like me, some didn't, because I was very outspoken, and some lecturers found that to be a bit challenging to them. But sometimes if you don't like something, you have to say it as it is, or suffer whatever you're going to go through. After completing my diploma in travel and tourism, I was fortunate enough to get an intern position at Fourscore, where I was basically an assistant to the PR and travel coordinator. What I was doing there was basically helping. I was the assistant. What I was helping her with was book flights for the company employees, make sure that everything is booked, flights, accommodation, and car hire, basically making sure that their trip from beginning to end is sorted, sorting out their itinerary. And also we would do CSI projects, but mostly I was involved in the travel side because of what I had studied. And then from there, when my internship program ended, I got a receptionist job at a guest house in Palabora. Basically there, what I was doing, I was taking in bookings for the guest house, handling the staff, making sure everything is kept up to date, receiving clients, We would also do, what do you call this? I can't remember now, but yeah, basically take clients from airport to the hotel and transfer. That's the word I was looking for. We did transfers for them as well, taking them from airport to the guest house. Sometimes it would also be from the guest house to their workplace. And yeah, that was basically it. Then from there, that's when I moved to the city of Tshwane and started the CRM specialist position. Basically, when I was applying for the position, what they were looking for was somebody who had studied travel and tourism. They were looking for somebody who can do travel bookings and all that kind of stuff. And at the time, I was like, okay, well, the guest house was a good place, but I felt I needed to grow within this qualification that I had studied. And the CRM position gave me that opportunity to grow, because I found myself in now booking for not only for your normal clients, but then I ended up being the go-to person in the company to book for the directors. I was that person. Basically, within the company, I initially started with travel bookings and so forth, and then things changed within the company. I could say the company grew, and then from there we were now starting with campaigns, different campaigns that we were doing. We did campaigns with Samsung, DRA, MasterCard, Priceless Africa. Basically, in these campaigns, what we were doing is, with DRA, we were dealing with all mining companies where they were doing, it was an expo that they were doing. We were the ones dealing with everything of that expo from start to finish, getting people to do exhibitions from different mining companies. With Samsung, we were selling, we promoted the TV, one of those big TVs that we promoted, and we managed to sell one, which was quite a huge success in the company, because at the time I think it was an 80-inch TV or something like that. And then with MasterCard, Priceless Africa, we were dealing with basically the African clients, your Nigerians, you name it. There was a time we were giving away UEFA tickets. People would have to call in, just give us your details and tell us where you heard about MasterCard, Priceless Africa, and you'd get yourself UEFA tickets to go see Chelsea and those. Let's see, 5 years time, I'd like to have my own travel company, travel agency, and also running an events company.